This is the brand new Callaway truck. It is absolutely enormous. All the sides expand, it's completely cavernous inside, and there's lots of tricks and toys for the players. Come on board, let's show you what they got. First place, the executive lounge up the top of the stairs. Yeah, come with me. This is where the top people sit, and obviously at the top of the tree is Peter Harrison over there. Looks like he's working, but actually he's on Facebook, seeing all his relatives in Australia. They're all waving to him right now on his Skype, so that's what he does. That's what he does all day, actually. It's amazing. This is my favourite piece of the whole thing. Posh coffee machine. There's the fridge, there's the milk, little cold drinks if you don't want a coffee. Satellite television from anywhere in the world. Up through that, you can see the dish. It's motorised, it spins around, so wherever this truck goes, amazingly, it finds the right satellite and we get a perfect picture. So golf 24/7 on the Callaway truck. Back into the hub, if you like. This is where it all happens. Let's look into some of the drawers because it's all locked away and you can't really see what's going on. That is all the gizmos for the Wi-Fi and DVD players and amplifiers. Then you get to the nice stuff. Look, oh, it's beautiful. This is the player's cupboard. Each player has his own shelf, and as you can see, the locusts have been Montgomery, Finished, Eaton, Els, Eaton, Larrathable. They've all taken this stuff. There's a few bits and pieces. There's a couple of pairs of shoes for Alex Noren. He uses one pair of shoes every 24 months. So he's going to last there, well, like 4 years worth there. Lots of hats and balls and gloves if they need all that. That's a private area for the players. This is a sort of meeting area where the caddies come on board, the players come on board, but they can't go everywhere. They can sit here and plug their iPads in and their Apple Macs and get plugged in online because the whole thing is Wi-Fi'd. But once you get past this important barrier, and it is a barrier, this is where the unintelligent sit, and that is where the intelligent people are, because they are the people that make this truck tick. And it looks like it's all sort of neat and there's not much going on, but every drawer is rammed, and I mean rammed, with kit. First drawer, look at that. These are grips for long putter grips and belly putter grips. Next set of drawers, different sets of grips, different thicknesses. If a player comes on and says, I want X grip, Callaway have got to have it. This is an important section. These are the wedge heads for players who nowadays quite often have 3, sometimes 4 wedges, starting from 48 degrees and going all the way up to 64 degrees. Every 2 degrees, Callaway go with a wedge. 48, 50, 52, 54, all the way up to 64. And of course, all these machines all the way around all have a purpose. I'm not au fait with everything that they do, but these are two big grinders, and there's a couple of big grinders. Well, one big grinder over here, actually, Mr. Monks, who is the top technician on the truck and knows everything that happens on this truck and knows where everything is, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So which is the busiest part of the whole truck?
Kind of starts off this end where we select the shafts. If the guys order a club from the range, we select the shaft, bring it down this end, measure it, cut it, then we glue it here. So it's like kind of glue station. Glue takes about 10 minutes to go off, and then after that we go to the grip station where we put the grips on the clubs, and then just final few checks, few swing weights, few flex checks, just double check loft and lie, and then the club's done and out.
You've got a razor fit in here, have you?
I've got a Razorhawk Tour in here at the moment.
Yeah.
But what this machine, digital machine, it enables us to exact loft a driver.
What's the tour average, degrees-wise?
Tour average loft-wise for Callaway is probably, if you average it out high and low, I'd say about 9.3 would be the average exact loft.
Well, you mentioned 9.3 for drivers. Let's see if we can find a few drivers. Ah, yes, it's a complete collection of razor fit drivers. Weights that go in there, they're fully adjustable. There's a crank key that goes in there. You can adjust how it sits, lies in the loft. And that is let's have a look at that. That is an 8.5, 9.5, 10.5. All different swing weights for every single possible request from the players. It's incredible. It's a cornucopia of gear. And head covers in that drawer. You need those to keep your razor fit scratch free, that's important. If we come out of this area into the sort of everybody area, this is a beautiful piece of kit. This is I don't know how many squares there are, I could count them up but I can't be bothered. And it's full of shafts, and every shaft has a stiff version, which is the tip out, and the butt out is the X version. And each shaft has got different weights and different manufacturers. I mean, the choice available for the players these days is quite incredible. But this truck has got to have every single thing on it, and it has, believe you me. It's an amazing piece of machinery.
This is just magnificent. You know, it's fantastic to be able to come in here and have the boys help you out and get you your equipment right.
The team out here is fantastic. These guys do an excellent job, and I think I love coming out here, sitting with these guys, talking about the new product that's coming out, and I think this truck is world class.
It's very nice to have a very nice truck like this one, but the most important thing is how much I like the saloon behind. With the TV, you can curl up in the back and watch a movie if you need to, and you can do everything you need to do with clubs, so there's not a lot left you could add.
Just look at it, you know, it's amazing inside here. So.